I'm a pretty simple guy, never really got a lot of stars from the sky. A girl, a small apartment, maybe a kid someday. But that's still in the future and, well, that's something we can easily fix, right? My alley is with a stylish, beautiful woman who's always been into expensive things. I could have bought a car a while ago, but I didn't until I got a promotion at work. Well, with the raise, my salary went up and so did my status. Naturally, my girl Avery wasn't too thrilled about that, and she made it clear that she wanted a car too. Of course, common sense kicked in and told me it'd be smarter to get one really good car than two old beat-up ones. But as life goes, that doesn't always work out as expected. We got this fully loaded car, cameras, a dash cam, you name it, it had it. I was so excited I drove it myself first, but then Avery had to use it to meet her mom or something, and then her cousin came to town. A month passed and bam, surprise number one, the electronics went haywire. I had to take it to the shop and they fixed it up. But a month later, surprise number two, the hydraulics went out. We had to stop at the service station again. At this point, Avery was over it and with a pout, grabbed her bank card and headed to the nearest cafe for coffee, gave me a kiss on the cheek, and disappeared. I was left to deal with the guys at the garage. Now, I'm not one to spend too much time watching the mechanics work, but today was different. Avery wasn't nagging and the mechanic was chatty. I got to adjust the wheel, check out the hydraulics, and then some guy climbed into the car. David? David, why the hell are you in the cabin? I waved my arms, trying to get his attention. He looked at me all casual. Who's messing with your wiring, huh? I shook my head. No, I took it to the master. David muttered something under his breath and went back to fiddling with the car like he was really into it. Look at this, he said, pointing at the dash cam with a dirty finger. Does this bother you? I squinted at it. Yeah, the light's flashing, I said, mimicking the blinking with my eyes. And it squeaks sometimes. David frowned. And what's with the shooting in the cabin? Are they freaks or something? Or are you filming for fun? I just stared at him. Shooting in the cabin? What was this guy even talking about? Honestly, what the hell do I need a record of my trips for? It's pretty straightforward. Home, work, home. David climbed out of the car and handed me the dashcam footage. Here, watch the movie while I finish up. In half an hour, I flopped down on the dusty couch and texted Avery, telling her she had another half hour to work on replenishing my bank account. I pressed the start button, and before I knew it, the screen went blank. The film turned out to be surprisingly interesting. To be honest, I would even call it an adult film starring my wife. Why are you so red? David appeared out of nowhere, leaning in close to the screen. His expression shifted to one of understanding and I could tell he was getting the full picture. He swore loudly. Avery! Avery's voice suddenly cut through the tension in my ear. I turned towards her. What's the deal, huh? A star? I asked, and before I knew it, Avery got slapped across the face. And then another slap, and one more after that. David stepped in, stopping me. Listen, harlot. She's a harlot, all right. That's a sin on her soul. Don't do it, man. It ain't right to hit a woman. I paused, and to be honest, the guy had a point. I took a step back. Go to the apartment, pack your stuff, and be gone in an hour. When I get back, I don't want to find you here. Got it? Avery nodded, wiping the blood from her split lip. I didn't mean it, she said, looking guilty. Get out. Go anywhere you want, but I don't want to see you again, I replied. She slipped through the garage gates for the second time that day. Then David, my guardian angel, raised his voice again. How about a drink? I raised my eyebrows in surprise but couldn't help smiling. Yeah, let's have a drink. David handed me a large bill and said, Now it's just me and you. I slammed the gas and sped off, cruising around the city. An hour later, I was back home. Avery's stuff wasn't there, and I figured, well, I was starting fresh. A new life, a new beginning. A couple of days later, I found a note folded in half on the bedside table next to the couch. I didn't even bother reading it. So guys, if you all liked today's story, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.